The 2010 remake of The Wolfman is not only my all-time favorite werewolf movie, not only my all-time favorite horror movie, it is one of my favorite movies of all time, and genuinely, in general, overall, ever. However you want to put it, Wolfman has meant a lot to me since I've seen it in theaters when it came out. Kind of helps that I was, scared of werewolves as a kid. I'd have, numerous, random nightmares. But it was movies like this and another one of my favorite movies, Van Helsing, that really, they're scary and intense, but they're cool as fuck. So this movie's always stuck with me. I love it just as much every time I rewatch it. The atmosphere and the whole vibe of it all, the gothic, gloominess of it all, it's palpable to me. I can, bite it, pun intended. The aesthetic of it too, the cast, I think, is pretty much perfect. It's Benicio del Toro, and one was more like self-serious, straightforward role. I shouldn't say straightforward, but he's known for playing more, like erratic characters, and he still does show a lot of versatility in this part. Being depressed and kind of withdrawn from the tragedy in his childhood, and then of course what he has to deal with. Anthony Hopkins goes without saying. Emily Blunt, good early role of hers. Hugo Weaving. And I absolutely love the design of Lawrence's Wolfman in this movie. It's my favorite werewolf look. And for all the weird mixed reviews this movie got, it actually did still win an Oscar for makeup, so I take that and run with it every time I can. I always love a werewolf design that's more on the side of Wolfman versus like four-legged or something. And the werewolf does run on four legs in this movie, as a just a quicker mode of transportation, but then hind legs, Wolfman. It's a great mix, and it blended seamlessly. The story, I think, is far better than the original, which I do have respect for, but this one adds layers to it and makes it a pretty intriguing plot. Very compelling, engrossing to me. I watched the unrated one. It does have touches of just a bit more violence, I think, are pretty cool. The theatrical one's still great, though. The ending is an all-time classic. It plays in a lot of emotions while adding, again, a bit more depth to it. The transformation scenes, I think, are pretty cool and effective. There's one in the asylum that's a little CG, heavy in a certain shot, but nonetheless, it doesn't hurt the scene at all. Man, I love this movie. I could talk about it all day. Even have a shirt from Hot Topic of it. Love it.